Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning back in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the newest release from Fire-Toolz, Field Whispers. So Fire-Toolz is an experimental electronic project that's written, produced, mixed, and mastered by Angel Markloyd, and this new record over here, Field Whispers, is their first for Orange Milk Records. And if you're not familiar with Orange Milk Records, over the past few years, they've been on the forefront of releasing electronic music that's extremely avant-garde and typically borders the fringes. And this album over here, Field Whispers, is combining elements of vaporwave, ambient music, and post-hardcore and screamo. Yes, you heard that correctly. There are tracks on this record where we get vocals from Angel that are extremely doused in these staticky effects, but they're basically screaming their brains out. Like the opening cut. The track kicks off with all of these twinkly synthesizers and drum machines that sound like they're plucked directly out of the 80s. And then we get Angel's vocals that cut through, and honestly, it's a vibe that I feel like I've never heard before. The track has this very upbeat kind of vibe to it, but with the vocals that come in, it's just so hard to know what to feel. There's a few kind of clean guitars that come in, and then the track concludes with all these sputtering blast beats like they're pulled directly out of like a death metal record or something. The next track on here, Clear Light, throws a left hook at the listener and takes a more ambient and then noisy detour overall. There is a huge One O Tricks Point Never influence that hangs over this entire record, and it's almost borderline worship on this track. I'm also really digging the track Pain Body. It's got this pulsating 90s sounding techno house club beat with all these little details and metallic sounds that are layered in, and also what sounds like these almost clunky wind chimes. It's a pretty cool vibe, and I kind of wish that there were more tracks like this one on the record. And what Angel is doing on here, mashing up vaporwave with these elements of post-hardcore and noise, honestly only happens for about a couple tracks on here, and comes together the best on the opening cut and on the track Being. The rest of the album plays out more like an experimental electronic vaporwave release, something like you hear coming off a Dream catalog. And it's honestly not one of the most unique sounding ones that I've come across. And at the end of this record, there are a lot of cool ideas, but I'm just kind of left wanting more of those post-hardcore elements infused in here, because I think at the end of the day, that's what's making this release so unique. And if there's another record that comes out from Fire-Toolz down the line, I would hope to see more of that incorporated. And with that being said, I'm feeling a 7 over here on Field Whispers. Now, if you're interested in this record and you even like the record, you want to pick it up on a physical release, there's actually a few options out there. Orange Milk's Bandcamp does have this up on a vinyl press that's on black vinyl, and there's a cassette release of it as well. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to grab that. And also, let me know what you guys thought about this record down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. If you want more videos from me, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button and hit the bell as well so you can be notified when I put up my next review. Peace.